What's good? What's good? What's good, love? I want everybody to lock in real quick. We got a true crime right here. Before I start any, gaming or whatever. I'm eating me a little something. We're gonna watch it. Husband murdered entire family to keep his horrifying secret. Boy, if I was Phantom, I would say it's heavy.
You said you didn't want him to see it coming.
Yes.
What did you hit him with?
A hammer.
A hammer?
Yes.
Okay.
And I basically killed him with it.
Meet Shelby Neely, a seemingly ordinary guy with an extraordinary confession to the murder of his father-in-law, Richard Ivanchik. But as the details unravel, it becomes clear that this is just the tip of the iceberg, and the story takes a horrifying turn when Shelby reveals the fate of his mother-in-law, Laura.
So where are you at when she comes in the front door?
Oh, I welcome her and everything, and then she's walking towards the kitchen, and then I get her before she sees anything coming.
So she never saw her husband.
Yo, bro, sipping water. He's saying this so calmly. Did they even have to break bro down? Hold on. It's 49 minutes. I'm scared to sip my drink. The guy's calling me. Yo. Hold on, guy. Yo. Anyway.
Laying there? Okay.
As he calmly sips his coffee, he now talks about his third target, his brother-in-law, Nick.
Same thing, same hammer?
Yeah.
So the same hammer you used the same hammer to kill all three of them?
Yes.
You knew you f***ed them up the most, so I was assuming that you saw the
No,
damage.
because blood went everywhere. And
As you're hitting them, blood's going everywhere.
Yeah, that was the first time that happened.
No.
But even after all these shocking confessions, Shelby still had another disturbing secret that was about to send a shiver down the spine of the detectives. This bone-chilling story started off with a 911 call in January 2019, made by Richard's elder son, whose name we chose to keep private.
Good afternoon. I live in West Palm Beach, and I'm calling about a possible welfare check on my father. He lives in Tarpon Springs. I've been trying to reach him since just before Christmas, and without any luck. Him and his wife.
What's the name of the person we're going to be checking on?
Richard Ivanchik, Ivancit, and his wife's name is Laura.
When police arrived at the address, a foul odor greeted them. Inside the house, they discovered the bodies of 71-year-old Richard Ivanchik, 59-year-old Laura Ivanchik, and 25-year-old Nick Ivanchik, all in an advanced state of decomposition. The walls showed rough paint stains, and it seemed like attempts had been made to clean the bodies with chemical agents.
Bro, how long was they... Bro...
Searching for clues, officers noticed the family's car was missing and found a shallow hole dug beside the house. When police spoke to the neighbors to gather any information, they reported seeing a young man in his 20s digging the hole, accompanied by a child.
No.
The description of the man was clear, and the officers immediately recognized him as Shelby Neely, Richard and Laura's son-in-law. As Shelby's name came up, another concern surfaced. His wife, Jamie...
Nah. This guy, you gotta be careful who you marry, chap. He said his son-in-law. Man, it's heavy. I can't fake it. I done said it, man.
Had also been missing. This raised a chilling question. Could the unthinkable have happened to Jamie as well? Tracking Shelby Neely became an urgent priority, and it didn't take long for authorities to follow his trail. He had been using his in-laws' payment cards at pawn shops and was driving Laura's car.
What the hell is up with this guy? I mean, I ain't gonna say no crazy shit, but look at him. Just look at him. If it wasn't gonna be this, it was gonna be the. Yeah, don't make me say, bro. He one of them, bro.
This led police to locate him in Lakewood, Ohio, where he was arrested on January 1st, 2019. A Florida officer traveled to Ohio to meet.
Look at that. Look at that. Fake ass smile, bro. That nigga strange, bro. That nigga strange, bro.
The man behind the haunting crimes. However, Shelby turned out to be very different from what one might expect of a ruthless killer who had taken 3 lives within 24 hours.
How you doing, Shelby? Detective Anderson. Have a seat. Cold? Yeah. Some coffee. I heard you wanted some coffee, so we got you some coffee.
I appreciate it.
I understand you wanted to talk to me.
Yeah. Well, I thought we were going to get this done in the morning and everything. I didn't know.
Would you prefer to talk in the morning? I'm here to, I want to talk to you as soon as possible. I came a long way to talk to you.
Yeah. How late are you here till in the morning?
Well, I mean, I'd rather do it now. I mean, I traveled a long way in a short amount of time.
No, man.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I apologize.
That's okay. Hey, like I said, I'm here to listen to you.
Do
Okay.
you think I could possibly get a blanket, though?
Boy, he treating this like it's a snitch interrogation. No, stay cold.
I hate to ask. I just had bad PTSD with a whole blanket or anything like
Bad
that.
PTSD.
All right, they're gonna get you one. All right.
I'm sorry. I just had
No.
bad PTSD with coldness.
PTSD with coldness.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
I
are
was
you?
homeless for like half a year in the winter of 2015 and 2014.
Oh, really? Where was
Bro. Jit yapping. Bro is yapping.
that?
Up here in Ohio.
Oh, man. What's that supposed to be? Okay.
Shelby begins the conversation with an almost unbelievable calmness for someone just apprehended for 3 murders. But this is only the start. His eerie composure is enough to send chills down anyone's spine.
Where do you want to?
1 second, chat. 1 second. One second, chat. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this. Alright. Okay, I know it took longer than I was supposed to, but look, feel me? You feel me? And hold on. It's getting kind of stuffy in here. So I'm gonna take this Alright. We back. I remember everything. We good. I just had to make a little bit more or something to eat. I'm hungry. Let's go.
Well, we're not going bullshit.
Phantom can't text me.
The 3 deaths and everything.
Can't text me.
Okay, well, obviously I did it. I'm trying to think of where I begin this long story.
You want me to ask you a question to get you started?
I mean,
or do you want to just think about it and you can start wherever you want?
I mean,
bro, put the pressure on that boy. Word. Put the pressure on him.
the story kind of because I know your questions are basically like, why the fuck did this happen for obvious reasons? I mean, you know what? Why don't you start with questions and I'll just make my way into the story in a second. So
Okay. Well, I want to start way back.
Way back.
Childhood. How was your childhood?
Oh, we want to go there. You know, it was a good, man.
Mom and dad both there? Single mom, single dad?
My birth father, he was in Texas my whole childhood.
Shelby's childhood showed no signs of trauma, except for his father passing away right before his 17th birthday. So it almost rules out the detective's initial suspicion of deep-rooted mental issues. However, his cold, calculated demeanor hinted at psychopathy. Alternatively, it seemed he might be deliberately portraying himself as a character in a twisted movie, believing he was the anti-hero of his own story.
So,
bro, these niggas be thinking they fucking super. Bro, what type of head ass nigga, bro? He said he the anti-hero. This nigga think he Bane.
So your dad passes away.
Yes.
And then you're with your mom and your stepdad?
Yes.
Okay. How was it growing up?
What does this gotta do with? Bro, I get y'all trying to understand his mind and everything, but he killed him. Under the jail. I don't give a damn. That's all we need.
I mean, good.
I mean,
oh, this yapping, bro.
Yeah, childhood was good. I didn't run into problems until literally
my God. Oh my God. Bro said his childhood was good. He ain't run into problems until my early adult life. Somebody go get me the Glock so I can show him what type of problems my niggas go through on a daily basis. Bro, I swear to God. What is up with these niggas, bro? I know young niggas that get robbed on a daily basis and still ain't got back. But you, Mr. Happy Life, you gonna kill your whole family and your wife? What the fuck is... These the 2000s.
Early adult life. Like, literally as soon as I turned 18.
So when you were a kid, how were you disciplined? There was no, like, physical abuse, mental abuse?
No. I mean, I would get disciplined like any other kid. I was bad,
Well, everybody has different...
Get ground from my stuff, get my stuff taken away, but, I wasn't
Man, that shit didn't even matter, bro. He talking about getting his shit taken away. He ain't give a damn about none of that shit. He got it back the next 2 days. Just when they got grounded, nigga, they didn't get grounded for a week, nigga. They got grounded for 2 days, 2 hours. Man, this little, bro, I'm tight now. I'm mad as fuck. Fuck is heavy. It's catastrophic, nigga. What the fuck is going on?
I wasn't the easiest of children to deal with either, you know.
Like getting into mischief, or
Yeah, I was very mischievous and rebellious growing up. I also got prescribed ADHD. I just think the rebellion came from like strict rules and everything, like a normal child.
right? You just didn't like the rules.
Yeah, so I would just break them and everything.
Oh, well, kids go through that.
Yeah. My like, I don't know if I'm psychotic or not, but my psychosis didn't really start taking effect till I was like starting to go through stuff. Early adult life, I turned 18. I moved out of my parents' house. You know, I'm still in school. I'm smoking weed and all this shit. I knock up a girl, and then just somewhere down the lines, I drop out of school. We marry, and I don't know. Shit was just. I think I just had too much going on my plate back.
That's a lot for a young man to handle.
I just was still dealing with my dad's death and everything, so I started lashing out and hitting her and everything, and the marriage ended.
Do you need a free, easy way to capture your gameplay? Introducing Outplayed. Record anything on your PC. Highlight reels, let's play sessions, mod showcases, game reviews, speed runs, and anything else on your monitor. Capture your game highlights automatically or with a custom hotkey. Cut, clip, and edit your gameplay to perfection with Outplayed's intuitive editing tools.
Oh,
Share your gameplay footage.
I'm tripping, chat. I'm sorry. I was texting.
What was her name?
Her name was Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
So-
we're on good. Just because all that stuff happened back in the past, we're on very good terms now.
Shelby calmly described a severe act of domestic violence, showing absolutely no remorse. It was as if nothing could affect him. But the chain interview.
I was texting y'all and I missed it. Bro. So he abused this chick and he said they on good terms. What more do you need from him? Put that nigga under the jail.
Was about to take an even darker turn.
So how long were you homeless? Approximately
6 months.
6 months. And what changed?
When I met my second wife, which is their mother.
Jamie.
Yes.
Okay. And how did you meet Jamie?
I was a manager at Burger King by this point. Her brother was my employee.
And where is this at? What city and state?
This is Ohio. This is actually up here.
Okay.
Before we all moved down here.
Okay.
Parma, Ohio.
What city in Ohio?
Parma.
Parma. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I went home with him one night and to smoke weed. And she was just sitting there in the garage, and we just sort of just hit it off from there.
Okay.
And I started dating
Ohio,
her,
get down.
And, that's when shit really started getting bad.
Wait, what I miss?
That's when shit really.
Okay.
And I started dating her and living with her, and that's when shit really started getting bad.
Bro. You started dating her and living with her. Off rip is gonna get bad. You living with her. 2, you living with her. 3, nigga, I don't even think it got bad. I don't even think it got bad, bro. Bro, let's hear it, bro. I don't know.
You know, everything was cool at first.
You look like a pussy boy. that just make the decision to randomly to kill somebody. I swear to God, just watch.
Occasionally we would argue, and she would smack me here and there.
She was the man. That's why he mad. Thug couldn't be a man. His bitch used to smack him around. Like dead ass smack him. Or he trying to make a defense. Either way it go, we ain't hearing that shit.
I was like, it's whatever. It's a woman. They lose control of their emotions. And by this point, of course, this is after the whole domestic violence. I'm really not trying to hit a woman and all that. So, unfortunately, their daughter was very, how do I put it, disrespectful towards rules when living under. Can I get some water? I'm sorry.
Sure.
As he casually insults every single woman on Earth, Shelby sips.
Thank you. I thought I was gonna say it, bro. This nigga different. This nigga different. He don't like y'all. I think I know what he like.
His coffee and quenches his thirst with a glass of water before revealing a disturbing story.
How do you think you're doing as a dad?
How do I think I'm doing as a dad?
Yeah. With your kids.
I think I did pretty damn good.
Yeah.
As a dad. Yeah.
What do you think about? Oh, Jamie is a mother.
I gotta stop pausing.
I think she does.
But Jesus Christ.
Can you give me some examples of why she didn't do good?
Well, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. She's not alive anymore because of what she tried to do. We're going to get into that.
Okay.
I just said that.
I do apologize that when I first started the conversation, it was kind of hard for me to piece together how to tell you that, but we're at a good point now. She passed away. We'll get into this incident, but there was an incident down in Florida where she had an extreme case of psychosis, and I'm sure you can look up all her records and stuff. I'm sure you've seen that she's attacked her parents in the past and all that good shit.
Mm-hmm.
She would get into a mode that she just could not control. When I tell you, it would literally be
this
like
nigga a pure bitch.
Demon. It literally was. So she came at my daughter with a knife after she had got done severely beating me. And there are scars on my body and shit, And I'm not giving myself an excuse.
Hey, that's my sound effect. You not making sense, my nigga. She beat the shit out of you that bad? You couldn't stop her? She beat the shit out of you, right? Grabbed the knife, probably was finna go for you, but decided to charge for her child? I don't like situations like these, cause regardless, he know he going to jail. He killed 3, a whole family. He know he going to jail. So he can make up whatever bullshit about the person that's deceased as he feel. He just can say whatever. She did this, she did that. They dead anyway. That's in his mind. I'm just waiting for Buddy to kick back in and be like, on the contrary, yeah, he let us know the information. Like, come on.
I'm just telling you the reason as to why it happened.
Mm-hmm.
But when you come at my daughter with a knife, I have to stop you.
Right.
And unfortunately, I went too far. I choked her out, and then when the blood started coming out of her knows I stopped, but
It was too late.
it was too late.
And where was that at?
This was at a house. This was the last house that we had down in Florida, and this was about a year ago.
So she's been deceased for a year.
Yes.
Okay, was that in West Palm?
No, this was in close to Tarpon Springs,
Pasco?
Newport Richie.
Where is she now?
I buried her in that backyard.
She's in the backyard of that home.
Yes, buried. All right, so say this is like.
I can't even text, bro.
that
This
you walk
shit
in on.
crazy.
Okay.
You turn immediately right and like walk 5 steps out, and she should be buried right there.
Jamie, who was initially believed to be missing, had actually been dead for a year. This meant Shelby had managed to avoid capture from January 2018 to January.
Wait. Hold on, bro. I'm sending that text and that shit over. Hold on. What?
5 steps out, and she should be buried right there.
Jamie, who was initially believed to be missing, had actually been dead for a year. This meant Shelby had managed to avoid capture from January 2018 to January 2019. Now, the pressing question was, how did he manage to stay under the radar for so long?
Did anybody ever ask you where she was?
Oh yeah, I mean I lied.
Well, I mean, I obviously you're gonna lie if, you know, something like that has happened. But I'm like, who asks you where she is? Like, doesn't Nick go, hey, where's my sister? Or her parents call you? Or
Well, yeah. And thankfully, I knew her so well. I knew how to act like her. It was weird, man. You know, they never talked to her over the phone or anything. I would just act like her. I was on text message and everything. You know, sometimes I would act angry at the parents and all this stuff, but dude, I would just feel bad. So I would like.
Bro, this shit
send them pictures
catastrophic.
and everything of the kids because like they were persistent. And of course, you know, everybody else, you know, because I left Florida immediately.
after that?
Yeah.
Let me, and I don't think I asked this.
Go ahead.
Approximately, what was the date that this occurred?
It literally happened around a year last year ago. Like,
Approximately a year ago.
Like literally in the beginning of 2018. Like this.
This
Like
shit so
January.
fucked up.
January of 2018.
Yes. Like I was gone by the end of 2018. Or not. By the end of January. I'm sorry.
Okay. So do you remember the beginning of January? End of January?
It was definitely middle of January.
Middle of January of 2018 on Norwood Avenue in Newport Richie.
Yes.
Do you think it's important, or do you want to get off your chest? Or,
No, I mean, this is the type of shit she did to me.
and
She
what was that from? Fingernails, a knife, or
This was a knife. This was a hammer.
that the mark right here?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Did you
This
ever
shit
call the police on her?
catastrophic, bro.
Police were called on her multiple times, and
In Newport Richie?
Bro, if the police was called, bro, this nigga right here to doing the interrogation would have known, bro. He capping, bro. On God, he capping, bro.
Or where?
in just Florida and Ohio, man. Like, but I was just under her control, man. Like, I know I come across as the evil one, and quite honestly, I am. You know, I'm a monster. Unfortunately, there's a reason for the shit that I did. She would go in jail. Her parents would lie for her. She would come out. She would go into the psych ward. Her parents would lie for her. She would come out.
I feel some type of way about this shit for real, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas like this disgust me.
I would lie for her because I was under her control.
Now, when you say she was like the psychosis that you described, was she seeing a doctor or a psychologist?
I can tell this nigga in the green hat want to stick him. I know you want to stick him, bro. You holding it in. I know you want to stick him.
Was she on any meds?
She refused to be on any meds.
So
She thought that she didn't need any
during the duration that you knew her, she never went to the doctor that you know of for her
We
mental
tried.
issues?
We tried to get her there, but she just did not like what the doctors had to say, and so she'd be like, "I'm not going there anymore." It was, every day my kids saw a woman beating on their dad, and I just didn't want that.
Shelby could have concealed the fact that he pretended to be Jamie, but he chose to reveal it. This suggests a sense of pride and further underscores his psychopathic tendencies.
I mean, like, bro, look at the damn lineup, bro. He caught 4 bodies. Bro, it's so fucked up.
His calm demeanor suggests he still believes he was justified in his actions and is trying to play the victim card. Also,
I swear to
it's
God,
quite
he is.
shocking that Jamie's family never attempted to check on her.
Bro, someone please make it make sense to me. Like, no missing reports, no nothing. Like, what the fuck was going? Where the kids at? Where the kids at? Ah, man, I read the title again. Man, that ain't the whole roster then. Where the kids at? I hope they
not
good.
receiving
You know what?
any
I hope they
response
good,
from her
bro.
for an entire year.
I bought a place in Elyria. I tried to make it work. I even got a job and everything, but people just weren't babysitting my kids. And babysitting was hard to come by.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, during that time period, I was afraid to get on welfare because it's like they're going to be looking for
Mom.
They're going to be like, "Where's mom?" And then
This nigga
I left
evil.
there for like a couple months.
I don't give a fuck if the bitch beat you, bro. I don't give a fuck if she did this and that. If you got to take your kids and leave, you never, ever take the mother of your kids away from this world. Like, man, nah, bro. You tripping.
And then I can't make it. My parents can't help me because my brother has cancer at this point. He beat it though.
Okay, that's good.
So I have to move to Texas to where all my other family is at. So I did that for like half a year, I believe.
Who did you stay with in Texas?
I stayed with my granny for the most part. And then me and her got into it.
What's her name?
This nigga, yeah.
Deborah Gray.
Deborah Gray. Okay. She's still living?
Yeah, she's alive.
Okay.
The police had to make sure, bro. The police had to make sure. He said, "Is he still alive, my nigga?" Why he ain't checking on the kids though? I'm assuming they got the kids. All right, I'm assuming they got the kids. He ain't say he killed the kids, so I'm assuming the kids are fine. Or kids are fine.
She kicked me out because she couldn't handle the kids. But I was working a good job. I was working in the oil field for a while there.
You was working in the oil field. You ain't have a crib yet, my guy. Even an apartment. Grandma dude can't handle the kids. I don't know. She probably could sense something right about this nigga. Shit, couldn't handle the kids or couldn't handle your ass. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's just keep it going. Hold on.
And then I get another place, and I'm working and everything. I'm still trying to shake off Jamie's family for the most part, and it's just.
Are they pestering you? Like, where is she? We haven't seen her.
No, it's not even that.
You're still doing the texting like you're her.
Yeah.
But did she have her own phone and you had your own phone, or did you guys only have one phone that you shared?
We only had one.
Okay, because I was thinking to myself, like, you had to keep paying the bill to keep playing like you were her.
Yeah,
okay,
no,
so you shared a phone and you just pretended to be her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't really call it sharing a phone. It was mostly hers, but yeah, that's how that happened.
Okay.
This nigga
So
different,
Randy
bro.
says you need to go.
Yeah, I get my own place, and then I had my own place for like another
I'm listening to
3
him,
months,
just
so we're getting towards the end of the year.
studying something
And
too.
unfortunately, now I'm seeing something has to be done because I don't want to get caught.
So, in a desperate attempt to save himself, Shelby devised a chilling plan. A plan so sinister it would shock all of Florida. And very soon, he would reveal the reasons behind it.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. So you initiate conversation with Laura.
Mhm.
August. When do you leave Texas and drive to Florida? What date?
I can tell you it's in the beginning of December. As far as the exact datage, I would have to go through my phone to be able to tell you that.
Okay. Like in relation to Christmas, how many weeks prior to Christmas
Oh,
do you
that-
think you got to
It was
Florida?
it was definitely like beginning of December.
Beginning of December, you drive from Texas to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
What are you driving?
Her old car that I had.
Beginning to mid December?
No, it was beginning.
Beginning in December, you pack up the kids.
Mhm.
Pack up, I'm assuming, the stuff you're taking with you because you're leaving everything else behind, right?
Facts.
You drive to Florida.
Mhm.
Does she know you're coming, or you just kind of show up?
No, she knows I'm coming.
She knows you're coming.
However,
Ooh.
she thinks that Jamie is staying behind due to work issues and everything.
Okay. So you arrive.
Mhm.
How's it go?
Nobody asking questions, bro. Work issues. My nigga, what's this?
It goes great at first. I kept putting off killing them. If I'm going to talk about this moment, we're going to talk about it. I put off killing.
Oh my god. Nigga, what? He said, look, he said, I kept putting off killing them. No, sir. No, sir.
Killing them, and I tried to look for every alternative not to do it. And of course, I didn't have to do it. There was no reason for me to do all this.
But he did it anyway. And the
Facts.
next part of the interrogation would shed light on the motive behind this horrifying triple murder.
It was coming up on a year that she was dead and everything. I just wanted to. This is going to sound weird.
Bro, get this damn SoundCloud shit off my screen, bro. You fucking up my immersion.
At the end of the day, I just wanted to make sure my kids were okay.
So were you worried that they were going to try to take them from you?
I was worried that they were going to try to take them from me.
Nah.
Try to take them from you?
Detective, get on his ass.
We're okay,
So were you worried that they were going to try to take them from you?
I was worried that they were going to try to take them from me. I was worried that.
Detective, get on his ass.
No offense to them, they were great people, and I did care about them and love them greatly. I did.
Detective,
I actually
get
got
on
along
his
with her
ass.
more than my own mother,
Right.
which is sad. I didn't want.
So you worried that they gonna take your kids, but listen, my nigga. Listen, my nigga. You know they great people. Does that mean they better than the mother that you killed? Right? If they took your kids, what harm does it do? Cause you gonna lose your kids anyway. Is this nigga delusional? Like, bro, I'm about here with the bullshit, my nigga. It don't take a rocket science to see it. It don't take a rocket scientist to see some shit like that. You just retarded. Oh, I'm tripping. You just different, bro. I ain't.
Shit, man. I didn't want to do any of this shit. But they just don't know how to raise kids, man. Like, flat out.
Shelby killed 4 people who were family to him, all under the guise of protecting his kids. His paranoia about believing his children might turn out like their mother, Jamie, is hard to comprehend. His statements reveal his prejudiced nature and even contradictions. He said he had to do something to save himself from being caught after killing Jamie, and he knew that her family was the biggest threat to him. So, one can get the idea as to why he actually killed the Ivanchik family.
You know, I kept putting it off, you know.
Nigga, he killed him because, bro, eventually shit wasn't making sense, most likely. And they was gonna turn it all to the cops. But he said, fuck that, niggas is dying right now.
They were enjoying time with their grandkids, and
At what point in time did you decide I have to kill them? Was it when you were driving there?
No. I fought with it literally up until I did it.
Okay, so when was your first thought of, I need to kill them?
Oh, like, it was definitely on my way there.
While you're driving there,
Yeah.
you're thinking to myself, I need to kill them.
Yeah, like if I'm going to survive and raise these kids and not get caught. And then I get there.
Because they pose a threat to what you believe was a threat to your custody.
This shit's so
Shelby
sad,
had
bro.
planned to kill the Ivanchik family from the start, but
Catastrophic.
claimed he held off from doing so, and instead continued to watch them spend time with his kids. Despite this, he went through with the murders, showing he was more sadistic than emotional. It seems Shelby doesn't truly understand the concept of emotions, no matter what he says.
No, you're doing great, man.
It's
I just
it's hard for me, man.
Detective, don't piss me off.
you're doing great. You're doing great. I just
3 times, nigga.
I'm trying to get stuff. I don't want to forget things.
Of course.
And I kind of want to try to is as sequential order as we can, so we're not.
He doing trash.
If I'm being
He
honest,
doing
I'm
shitty.
doing awesome on Twitter.
He's a do-bag.
Crime and everything as far as like chronological order.
Okay.
We've been doing very good.
So go from there. You get there. You said
Alright,
you're doing great.
let me clarify. I understand the detective, he's just doing his job. He has to say these things. But, fuck no. Different wording. Different wording. You making this nigga feel good. Like he's really an anti-hero. Da-da-da, head ass. Like, no, we're not going for it. Cut it out. Cut it out. I wish you make him feel shitty for real. God damn. No cap.
At first, right?
Yeah, you know. By the way, also what made things easier to not be able to talk on the phone with them, you know, for Jamie not to be able to talk on the phone with them, there was a debt collector from the old house, because, you know, the old house got trashed. I kind of trashed it to, like, make them not really, like, think that there was a dead body there, you know.
Try to throw them off.
Yeah, I was trying to be intelligent. You know. It was the most unintelligent thing you can do.
Well, while we're talking about that, when you put her in the grave, you cover it, did you do anything to, like, disguise the top of the grave, like put leaves over it or anything? Because, you know, I've seen, you know, you look at the backyard, you don't want to see this fresh pile of dirt.
Yeah, no, I put something over it. It was, we had a bunch of, like, these wooden, oh, god damn it, what are they fucking called? Not wooden planks, but, like, basically, there was a bunch of shit that could have been used for construction in our backyard that I, like, put over
Just
the
laid it over the top of it. And what did you do with the excess dirt? Just spread it around the yard, or?
Oh, I just put it all in the grave. It all fit in there.
Oh,
and
it
then I
did?
just, like, smoothed it out and then put stuff over it.
Okay. All right. So fast forward, we're back to your Tarpon Springs. Your kids are staying in the bedroom with you. You go down the hall, first door on the right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm there for probably a good 2 weeks before I kill them, though. Unfortunately, I almost got out of it too, because with the step, I acted like this debt collector, had like a undercover agent that you can buy or whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. But basically, I made it seem like that this debt collector knew where Jamie was at if she were to enter Florida. So then at the end, they were like, well, we could just come to Texas with you and visit her. And then on that day,
So is that when you decided I have to kill them because they're getting too inquisitive? Is that
no, they were.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna let it rock though.
They were always trusting of me.
And do you remember what the date was?
December 15th and December 16th.
December 15th and December 16th is when you killed them?
Yes.
Okay, do you remember?
The
Okay.
parents, go ahead.
No, I don't want to stop you. Go ahead.
Um,
You said the parents.
The parents passed away first, and then I dragged their bodies into their room, cleaned it up, waited for Nick to get home, spent one last night with Nick, and then when he went to bed, I killed him too.
It's quite weird to know that Nick didn't even question the whereabouts of his parents for a complete day. But currently focusing on Shelby, he confessed to the murders of his in-laws as if it were nothing. He admitted to waiting for the perfect moment, constantly thinking about killing them, all while remaining as calm as a summer sea. His demeanor won't change, but the details he's trying to reveal will only grow more horrifying.
What did you hit him with?
A hammer.
A hammer?
Yes.
Okay.
And I basically killed him with it.
Okay. So when you say, where's the first place you struck him with the hammer?
In the back of the head.
Back of the head, like right in the middle of the back of the head?
Yeah.
You just came up behind him and
Yeah.
hit him? Does he fall?
Yes, he falls.
Just falls to his knees or?
No, he's unconscious. And then,
One shot, he's out.
Well, he's
Unconscious.
unconscious, yeah.
Okay.
And then I whack him again a couple of times on the head to give him a quick death.
Do you remember where on the head?
No, because if I'm being honest with you, I wasn't trying to commit the act in the first place, so I'm not really trying to look. I know I definitely got him right here, but all I really did was bash him a couple of times and then walk away.
Okay.
And then he passed away.
Did you hear him still breathing or?
When I did, I would go over there and whack him just to try to get him to be done because I didn't want him to suffer anymore.
So after you hit him the first couple times, you walk away,
Mhm.
and I just don't want to put words in your mouth. You hear him, so you go back and you hit him a couple more times?
Yes.
Okay.
Not bad, shit.
And how many times did you have to keep going back?
That was
Oh, that means hold
I
on.
had to go back.
Okay, so if you had to guesstimate how many times you struck him with a hammer, what would you think?
That means.
I would say 5 to 7 times.
5 to 7 times. And it's right in the area by where your kids' toys were at.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we going back.
You just still breathe.
And walk away.
Okay.
Really did. I know I definitely got him really trying to look.
That shit.
I know I definitely got him right here, but all I really did was bash him a couple of times and then walk away.
Okay.
And then he passed away.
Did you hear him still breathing or?
When I did, I would go over there and whack him just to try to get him to be done because I didn't want him to suffer anymore.
So
What the fuck is you
after
talking
the first
about,
couple
bro?
times, you walk away,
Mhm.
and I just don't want to put words in your mouth. You hear him, so you go back and you hit him a couple more times?
Yes.
Okay. And how many times did you have to keep going back?
That was only one time that I had to go back.
Okay, so if you had to guesstimate how many times you struck him with a hammer, what would you think?
I would say 5 to 7 times.
5 to 7 times. And it's right in the area by where your kids' toys were at.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are Bella and Oliver at when this is happening?
They're in the room.
They're in the
Yeah.
bedroom you were staring at with the door closed.
Yes.
Okay. Did they
Pause.
come out?
No, they can't open doors or anything.
They
like
can't
that.
open doors.
No.
Okay.
No, I had the room completely baby-proof for them, so they were safe.
Shelby claimed his kids were safe, but safe from whom? their innocent grandparents, or the monster of a father who
Where's the kids?
was savagely bashing a man's head just outside their door. Regardless, it was now time to hear the details of Laura's murder.
You greet her at the door.
Yeah, and
She
then
starts walking
she
towards-
starts walking towards the kitchen. Still
Okay.
doesn't notice her husband,
Okay.
and then I basically take her out before she can notice anything.
Okay. And where do you hit her?
Same place.
Back of the head.
Yes.
Okay. She drops immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then
So she's in the same room
Before
with
I-
her husband.
no, she's in a different room.
Okay, where?
She is in the living room, walking towards the kitchen.
Kitchen.
He's in the dining room,
Okay.
towards the left and everything. Like I said, I don't know how she did not see him when.
He killed both of them an hour apart, but rather than taking a moment to feel guilt or regret over his actions, he calmly and patiently waited to murder Laura. This clearly shows that while Shelby might not fit the textbook definition of a psychopath, he undeniably exhibits psychopathic tendencies.
He is the
It would be
psychopath.
fair to say he's at least on the borderline.
Okay. So they're both down.
Drag both of them.
Which one do you drag first?
Definitely Rich.
Rich. He's on the area rug.
Yeah.
So you tell me. You got to tell me how you did it because he's a pretty big dude, and I'm not taking this offense. You're not near as big as he is.
Oh yeah,
That's gotta. You had to like busted your to get him back there.
God, did I ever?
Yeah. How long did it take you to get him from there down the hall and into the room?
Dude, honestly, only 5 minutes.
Probably your adrenaline through the roof, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta be like, do you know when Nick's coming home, or is it like, oh shit, I gotta get going. Nick could come home. I gotta get them out of the way.
At that point, I didn't know when Nick was coming home. So you're right. Definitely adrenaline played a big part into it. I think moving him, but yeah, I got him out of there in like 5 minutes, and then I moved her in there, and then I cleaned up all the blood with the mop and everything. And he didn't notice anything when he got home. I finally did get a hold of him.
Where was? And how did you get Laura into the bathroom?
There was another rug
Mhm.
that was close to her. I threw a towel on her.
Listen, you want to skip this ad. I would too. But what if I told you there's a skip ads for everybody? It's called Pi, and if that sounds familiar.
Sorry, I'm fine. And then I put her on the rug, and then I dragged the rug.
Okay, but you brought Rich first.
Yes.
How did you get her past Rich? Because he was, from my recollection, he's laying on his back
Yeah.
with the rug covering him in the doorway. You have to pass the doorway to get into the bathroom.
I'm sorry. I think I brought her in first.
Okay. That's why I'm asking these questions, because you could have done it, but I want to make sure we're right on the order, because
Yeah, no.
for you to get her over the top of him would have been a pretty good feat.
Yeah.
So,
no, that would not.
Now that you think about it, you're positive you drug
Stop gassing this nigga, bro.
her back first.
Yes, she got drugged back first.
Okay.
I apologize. about
Okay,
that.
so you get both of them on their area rugs into the room, close the door.
He said a pretty good feat, bro.
You just chill with the kids until Nick comes home?
Yeah.
Okay. What
Of
time
course,
is he
everything. It's like 6 or 7.
After committing 2 horrific murders, Shelby calmly waited for Nick to arrive. What he did next was nothing short of pure barbarity.
Because I saw a lot of blood stains on the couch.
Couch wasn't moved at that point.
I understand that, but is the blood staining that's on the couch from you striking him? Does he fall against the couch? 'Cause on
no,
the
that's
couch,
from
there's-
from Nick.
that's from Nick.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Dad falls there, nothing gets on that. You mop up the floor.
Yeah, the couch was right here at that point. It's not moved over there or anything. I moved it over there during the process that I stay there.
Okay.
Nick was asleep on the couch when I killed him, so that's where all the blood stains on the couch come from.
Okay.
And then I moved the couch to block off that room so the kids don't run in.
Where are the dogs?
I put the dogs in there. The dog,
Were they still alive?
yes, dogs don't die until like literally the last minute. And
Like before you leave?
yeah.
Okay. So you just close the dogs in there with the 2
Mhm.
that you just killed.
Mhm.
Okay. You're playing with the kids until 5 or 6 when Nick comes home.
Yeah.
Okay. You said you wanted to spend one last night with Nick.
Yeah.
But you You said you know you have to kill him because obviously you killed his parents.
Yes.
Okay. So he comes home. Tell me what happens when he comes home.
He comes home, he brings some weed and everything. He's got edibles and all that stuff. You know,
Bro, Nick genuinely came to that bitch just trying to chill with this nigga, bro. Just trying to kick it, bro. Don't know what happened to his sister, none of that, bro. He brought the weed, brought edibles. He probably came in like, what's good, bro? Nah, bro, this shit not okay.
sorry. I'm giving him money and I order us a pizza. I get us more weed.
This nigga smoking his weed and buying more weed just to kill the nigga, like.
Type of stuff.
How did you get more weed?
Huh?
How did you get more weed?
Oh, he went to the dealer to get some more and everything.
Did you do it with him?
No, I stayed home.
Okay. And he has a car, right? A minivan?
Yeah.
Where's his minivan?
Minivan's parked in that driveway. That's his minivan.
The blue one that's there is his minivan.
Yes.
Because I talked to a bunch of people and they kept saying, no, that's not his minivan. And he drives a dark colored minivan. They kept saying this dark colored minivan. We couldn't find this dark colored minivan.
Old people are idiots sometimes, to be honest with you.
So that
I
minivan.
think they noticed something. Yeah.
So that minivan that's still at the house is Nick's. Okay. I'm sorry. I know I interrupted you. Nick comes home. You guys are smoking weed, eating edible marijuana.
Yeah.
Together. Just, you know, you guys have been friends for a long time. You want to spend one last night with him. So go ahead.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing much more to it.
What time is? So I'm assuming you guys are watching TV together, and he falls asleep at some point.
It will soon be revealed what exactly happened to the dogs, but first comes the disturbing details of how Shelby killed his brother-in-law, Nicholas Ivanchik.
So you're watching TV, he falls asleep.
Yeah.
Where are you at when he falls asleep on that couch with all the blood stains? But it's at that point in time.
Here's how it happened. We're watching The Grinch and everything. He gets tired. He goes to sleep. I put the kids in the room. I wait until I think he's asleep. I fall asleep myself. And then I wake up at like 3, 4 in the morning. And then I grab the hammer. I tiptoe to him. And then I do what I did to them. You know, I don't like saying it, but I do what I did to them.
Same thing, same hammer.
Yeah.
So the same hammer you used the same hammer to kill all 3 of them.
Yes.
So he's asleep. I know it's hard to say, but we're almost there. You've gotten through 2.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
I know.
So you go up to Nick, and then what happens?
I crack him right here.
In the temple.
Yeah, and then I just keep hitting, like 7 to 8 times.
Is it any time does he wake up or?
He like jolted awake at first, I think, but his body was in too much shock to like really process what happened.
Right, like he never like opened his eyes or said anything or anything like that.
No, none of that ever happened.
Cause he hit him in the bro.
Except with him, unfortunately, I made sure that they didn't feel any pain. They basically
that shit hurt, bro.
Okay.
Besides him.
So
just thinking about that shit, bro, like being hit with a hammer, bro, that shit hurt, bro.
You kill him on the couch. Okay, then what do you do with his body?
I take it into his room.
Did you put him on anything, or do you just drag him?
I covered up his head and everything. Granted, I did it in the dark, and for some reason, I knew that I hit him up the most out of everybody, and I don't know how.
And how did you know that? Just from the facial damage that you saw?
I didn't see any facial damage.
You said you knew you f***ed him up the most, so I was assuming that you saw the damage.
No, because blood went everywhere. And that was
as you're hitting him, blood's going everywhere.
That was the first time that happened. So.
Okay. So when you hit the other 2, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Bro, that's your homie and you fucked him up the most.
Is unlike most. Shelby isn't holding anything back, nor is he trying to justify his actions. But what makes it truly unsettling is his complete lack of empathy as he describes everything in chilling detail. If he's trying to portray himself as an anti-hero
The fuck was that?
or a psychopath, he's certainly doing a disturbingly convincing job. He exhibits clear psychopathic traits:
That.
impulsivity, egocentrism, parasitism, and lack of remorse, but he has not yet been deceptive. Or has he?
Trust me, my kids are my number one priority.
I believe you wholeheartedly. For someone to do something of this extent to protect their kids, I'm not saying it's right.
Why they keep coming back to this, bro? Where the kids at?
I know you know it's not right, right? You know right from wrong, right? You know what you did was wrong. But at the time, I think maybe you felt you didn't have any other options, right?
Exactly.
You were pretty much out of gas, right? Out of options.
Yeah, I'm sure you're probably very surprised with my cooperation too.
I've been doing this a long time, and
Not really.
you never know. Fast forward just a little bit, and I know you'll tell me these are being completely cooperative. I know you went to the Home Depot in Port Richey, and you bought the tarps and the rope.
Oh yeah.
And what would
that was basically to put their bodies in, tie up, and put in the backyard or the front.
where you were digging the trench?
Yeah.
Okay. What day did you start digging the trench? If you killed them on the 15th and 16th, what day do you think it was you started digging the trench?
I would say a week later.
A week later?
Yeah. I'd definitely say a week later.
So you're staying in the house with them deceased and with your kids from the 15th and 16th until approximately a week later, and I'm assuming it's got to start smelling by then.
Well, yeah, I bought shit to help with the smell too. Incense was always going on. I had those Febreze things. I had like car shit. Kids were no longer sleeping in their room. They were like sleeping out there
On those little love seats.
Yeah. There was another couch too, that dark brown couch
Mm-hmm.
that they would sleep on too.
Okay.
But yeah, they couldn't get buried. I couldn't move Rich.
So you start digging the trench. I mean, you made a lot of progress on that trench.
Yeah.
I mean, how many hours do you think you worked on that? Because that's a lot of work.
It only took me like 2 hours.
2 hours to dig that, and it's the shovel.
That was me being paranoid.
That was you on adrenaline and bang, and I got to get this done. I got to get these people buried, and I got to get out of here.
No, that was me going like, these people are definitely going to get sketched out here pretty soon by me digging this hole.
Right.
So I would go out and dig it little bits at a time.
Shelby then set out to cover up the massacre, even going so far as to switch Nick's Xbox with a PS4 to prevent anyone from tracking Nick's Microsoft account. While this might seem like a minor detail, it highlights just how meticulously Shelby had planned everything. And now, he was about to pose a question that no criminal would ever dare ask a detective.
Do you mind if I ask you something?
Sure.
Since I'm being cooperative, I'm just interested. Where did I with the car? Like, how'd you guys catch up to me? Was it the car that got me? I mean, I know I left it behind a bunch. I'm just curious.
There's a lot of things. There was no real one, like...
I can't. This shit make my skin like, bro, what the This nigga said, I have one question. What led you to me? Bitch! Repent for your actions, my nigga.
There was a lot of things. I mean, you did things I think you may have thought you were doing them carefully, but you didn't.
Okay.
I'm not going to go into specifics.
Don't give me specifics.
Thank you. I've been noticing like his movements, how he been grabbing his face like this, like he been holding it in, y'all. He just trying to make this nigga comfortable. But this nigga gonna talk regardless. I would have been started getting mean. He wanted to tell his story. He wanted to tell it, bro. I'm telling you, bro. He wanted to be like, yeah. He wanted to tell it, bro.
Yeah, I will say this. There wasn't one thing. So you can't beat yourself up over like, man, if I'd have just done that one thing, you did a lot.
Okay.
It was traceable.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, bro, you kill off a whole family. Including the girl that you're married to. There's one suspect, dumbass. Because they would have found those 3 bodies and been like, where's Jamie? They probably wouldn't have found her for a while, but they would have still went straight to your all ass. They would have went straight to where they would have thought Jamie to be, and it would have led back to you, and they would have been on your ass. These niggas is beyond, like.
So, what else do you take from the house?
His coin collection.
His coin collection.
Which
so
is on top of the fridge.
On top of the fridge where you live now.
Yes.
Okay. And what about IDs?
Yes.
Driver's licenses?
Yeah, I took that.
From who?
Rich and Nick. I could not find Laura's.
You looked for it, but you couldn't find it?
Yeah.
And what was the purpose of that?
Honestly, I know this company called LiveOps where you can work at home, but you gotta have a clean record. So that's what I was going to use that for.
You're gonna use Nick's identity?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about Rich? Why did you take his?
Just to not leave behind evidence, you know. It wasn't really the smartest thing to do, to be honest with you. I know you're trying to find a comprehensible reason as to why, but...
Right. Well, like I said, I'm trying to understand your mindset, what's going through your head, why you would do things.
Mm-hmm.
And so the coin collection...
was to get money, obviously.
Right.
So I can...
And there was like sheets of money too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll see the sheet of money in there.
So there's a sheet of money, collectible coins...
In the suitcase, Here. Want me to write it all down for you?
Sure. Yeah, right. You can write down everything you took from the house.
Oh my!
The Ivanchik family are clear by now, but it's obvious that many would want to know what happened to the dogs. Animal cruelty is a serious offense, and here's what unfolded.
At what point do you take the kill the dogs? You said it was like right before you left the house.
So, the dog that was by the woman, or by Laura, he died on his own, basically. So I put, no, he had diabetes, and I didn't know how to, like,
do the
administer that stuff.
Okay,
so.
Is that one of the ones in the, because there was one dog in a garbage bag, another dog in a garbage bag, and there was one in a rug.
This is the one on the rug.
The one in the rug died on his own because you didn't give him his insulin.
Well, he didn't die on, he was dying.
Okay.
And then I put him out of his misery.
How did you do that?
Yeah. Yeah, man. You outside? Oh man, I'm back, chat. I'm sorry. Had to take a call real quick.
Just whacked him once with the side of the hammer, and he instantly died.
Okay.
I knew that he would die instantly, being that he was a small breed and everything.
Okay.
As far as the other dogs go, they got put in the bag the last night, and they suffocated and everything.
Okay, so you didn't hit him with the hammer, you just tied the bag shut and suffocated him. Okay. Because I examined the dogs. I mean, I couldn't see any like obvious damage. So that was one of my theories, was that they suffocated. The only thing was, the bags are dark, and I would assume the dog would have tried to scratch their way out, but I guess they didn't. Or I just didn't notice it.
Yeah.
Shelby killed 4 people he once loved and 3 defenseless dogs, claiming it was all for the right reasons. Yet his actions are so horrifying that even the devil might shy away from him.
I mean, I've basically told everything that I wanted to tell.
Okay.
So I've made my,
Major piece.
You know that I didn't do this because I wanted to be evil and I wanted to kill people. I did it because I felt that I had no choice at that time period.
Blah, blah, blah. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Abusive, both physically and mentally and emotionally. And like I said, please feel free to look into her record and you can see all the police calls and all that shit. You'll see that.
Can someone please speak on that? I need some clarification. I don't want to say this man lying if he ain't lying, but I said he lying and put him under the jail.
But
Okay. And like I said, I mean, we know you like Domino's pizza. I know that. I saw all the Domino's boxes in the house and on the patio. Who like, is it the kids that love the chicken nuggets, or is that you too?
that's the kids. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because that's just what I had going on at the house before you guys jumped.
Did Daddy, we want chicken? Oh, does your daughter talk? A little bit. And obviously your son's too young to talk, right?
Yeah.
Is he walking?
He's walking, yeah.
Is he?
I feel bad for them though. I really do, because
Well, I feel bad for them also. I mean, their mother's gone, and for all intents and purposes, now their dad's gone because of what, unfortunately, is bad decisions.
Shelby Neely's mother was granted custody of the children, while Shelby himself pleaded guilty to all charges on December 13th, 2023. It's surprising that someone who confessed so calmly took 5 years to admit guilt officially. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison for killing to admit it's surprising guilty to all charges on December 13th, 2023. It's surprising that someone who confessed so calmly took 5 years to admit guilt officially. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison for killing Jamie, avoiding the death penalty by assisting officers in locating her body and cooperating throughout the investigation. For the murders of the Ivanchik family, a judge scheduled the penalty phase for October 2024. During this phase, a jury will decide whether Shelby would face the death penalty or life in prison without parole for the triple homicide. However,
Death
there have
penalty!
been no updates on the proceedings so far. Avoiding a severe punishment for these horrific murders would truly be a terrible miracle, one that would defy
Cut that
justice
nigga head
and leave
off.
a bitter sense of outrage. So,
that nigga
what do
head
you
off.
think about this case? Do you think Shelby was actually a victim and what he did to protect his
Blah,
innocence
blah, blah.
justified?
We not hearing that.
Or is he just a cold-blooded psychopath who deserves the worst
Not
punishment
hearing
anyone
that.
can get?
We is not hearing that.
Feel
On
free to share your-
baby, we're not hearing that. No. Damn, we're not hearing that. I'm sorry. He didn't have to kill the other 3 if he was trying to protect his kids. He's still fucking crazy. We're not hearing it. We're not hearing that. On God, chat. I hope you niggas enjoy it, though. Comment down if y'all want some more crime and whatnot. Shit. Damn. We did pause a lot. I can't lie. We made a 49-minute video, an hour and 18 minutes. Yeah, I had a lot of energy. Yeah.